Happy joy time, guys, because all 10 members of the Straw Hats are finally together. What's up, YouTubers of the world? megageekmixer here to give you guys my review on this week's chapter of One Piece. And after coming back from the break, Oda's not wasting time and getting the things we would like to see here. Although, I will admit, it's pretty much going in a hurry and being a little messy. Not like in a bad way, just in a not his original way he usually does things with these story arcs. But either way, I was still very happy for finally Jinbei has made it to Wano and is finally with his crew, the Straw Hat Pirates. And it was great to finally see him back with them. And finally, now we've got the full roster of the Straw Hat Pirates. Now, first off, let's all face it. We all knew Jinbei was going to join the Straw Hat crew. I think we all pretty much knew that back in Fishman Island arc, and the best way to show it was through that volume chapter that showed all of the current Straw Hats with Jinbei in there in that volume cover. That was just a sign right there showing that, yep, he is going to be a member of the Straw Hat Pirates. Then finally came the Whole Cake Island art. He finally became a member. Unfortunately, he stayed behind, but now, after all this time, he made it to Wano, and now all members of the Straw Hat crew are together, and I am nothing but happy. Now, I will admit, though, I was expecting him to return in a more bigger, dramatic way, not in this way, and that's disappointing in that end. But just because I say disappointing doesn't mean I hate how he showed up and stuff. I'm just thinking that if Oda would have given this time, we all know why he's kind of rushing this and stuff. So I'm not mad at him. I'm just saying that we all know that if he was doing this arc like he did all other arcs, slowly pacing it out and everything, then we no doubt would have probably got a bigger entrance from him, because I was kind of expecting him to show up when he was really needed, such as like when they are in Onigashima and the battle and the war is already going on and stuff, they are all in trouble, and then finally Jinbei would finally show up, but he wouldn't be alone, he would be with the Sun Pirates. And yeah, you guys probably think, are you sure they would be with the Sun Pirates? But some of y'all probably think that, yeah, he'd be with the Sun Pirates too. Like somehow him and the Sun Pirates escape and they show up at Wano. Because let's be honest, guys. Now, first off, if the Sun Pirates are alive, which I believe they are, then you could no doubt believe that they would be a part of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet as well. It would just make sense to me. Because, let's face it, they all know how much Jinbei likes Straw Hat and how he wanted to join them. And who knows, considering how they have such respect for Jinbei and how Jinbei likes Luffy, they wouldn't hesitate to probably join the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Yeah, but either case though, that's kind of what I was expecting. And I'm sure the Straw Hat Grand Fleet will be showing up soon to help them out in this war against Kaido and Big Mom and Orochi. But even still, though, like I said, that's what I was expecting, and no doubt that would have been a much better entrance for him. But even still, though, this wasn't too bad of an entrance. It was pretty good for what we were given to it. And we still don't know exactly how he or the Sun Pirates escaped Big Mom, but I'm sure we'll be getting answers to that probably in next chapter, or a few chapters along the way. Either way, I am still happy nonetheless that now, finally, we finally got all 10 members of the Straw Hats together at last, and now we will soon see how they all interact with Jinbei now added to the crew. And boy, are they all happy to see him. Luffy, Nami, Sanji, Zoro, all of them. They're all happy to see him, and I am too. But that's now right there was the biggest surprise of them all. Well, if you want to put it that. Now let's go into the one about Momonosuke and what happened to him and Kanjuro. As y'all know, Kanjuro ended up getting Momonosuke, and eventually he and he escaped with Momonosuke and is taking him now to Orochi. And we now know that Kanjuro's plan is to now not only has Momonosuke, he now knows Hiyori is alive. Now he's going to be looking for her so he can find her and kill the both of them so the Kazuki family lineage can be done with for good. Now, I'm still hoping that eventually he will change sides again, because he did say he was wanting a place to die, and that he didn't actually hate the nine red scabbards and everything. He was just looking for a place to die. So I'm hoping somewhere deep in him he won't be able to go through with it. But there's no telling. From the way it's looking like, it might not be that thing. But even still, I know Momonosuke and Hiyori will somehow get out of this alive. But we're also now going to see most likely how they'll reunite, because Kanjuro's probably going to find her, and that's when they'll reunite. And boy, I can't wait for that. I can definitely see a reunion being very funny, like maybe even in the sort of way how Hiyori will be making fun of her brother for being short and stuff. I mostly think that because I would love to see if Momonosuke would react how Edward Elric act back in Full Metal Alchemist when people said he was short and everything, because that was funny whenever he reacted that way. It'll be funny that way. And hey, sibling relationships are just funny, nonetheless. But on to Kanjuro, we learned of another technique of his. Now, we all learned last chapter or so ago, that his drawings that we've known all this time were nothing but part of an act. And he's actually a really good artist, because he makes his escape in a swan. And at first when I saw the chapter, I thought that swan was spewing ink out of its mouth when the allies tried to get Kanjuro back. I think it was Sanji who tried to get Momonosuke back, but it turns out, no, it was Kanjuro's hair. Kanjuro's hair can shoot out ink clouds? So like his hair's a brush? Wow, dang. What more can this guy do? I can't wait to see what more this guy can do. To find out that his hair is actually a brush, he could be pretty much like, let me use my hair here to start painting everything and stuff. Boy, that'd be awesome to see right there. I actually like to see him use that more in battle. Let's go. Ink spray! Or hair ink spray! Oh, that'd be hilarious right there. And one more thing before I move on. Let's not forget how Momonosuke once again is showing how spending time with Luffy shows he's become a courageous kid. Sure, he still cries and gets scared, but he's not backing down, because he's told the army and stuff to continue on to go beat Kaido and Orochi, and he'll find his way out of his imprisonment by Kanjuro, and no doubt Hiyori will as well. And that's really good on Momonosuke. It's just showing that he's growing to be a much stronger, braver kid. And I'm sure this will really impress Kaido. Maybe not impress, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. At least maybe get Kaido to respect the kid more and realize the kid's grown up a little bit. That's just my guess, at least, but who knows? Maybe I might be wrong. And also, him and Luffy, yeah, that the way their relationship is, of course everybody's always going to get mad at Luffy for disrespecting him, but they just don't know. That's how their relationship is. That's how Luffy is with anybody. He doesn't care if they're royalty or not, but it's still funny nonetheless. And now, finally, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Kinemon. Now, first off, we've always known him to be the leader of this rebellion and stuff, but yeah, he admits that he didn't know it, and all the 9 red scabbards knew that he didn't know and stuff, and he is acknowledging that it was just all a part of luck. But whether it was part of luck or not, he's still not hesitating to lead the army into battle as they go out there to face Orochi and Big Mom and Kaido on Onigashima. And boy, I cannot wait for that. Man, this is going to be good. This will be awesome. But the chapter was pretty good. All of it had its good spots and had its bad spots, or better yet, not bad spots, but meh spot. Basically, that being Jinbei's intro to returning to Wano and to Luffy, and finally joining the crew. Yeah, I was expecting more for that, but that's okay. That's okay. This will do. This will be fine. I'm sure Otis still has a few other tricks up his sleeves that'll be much more awesome than what we probably wanted for Jinbei when he made his grand entrance and making it to Wano and finally joining the crew, literally speaking. But either way, chapter left me satisfied, and I can't wait to see more. And oh, guys, just want you to know I have been playing Pirate Warriors 4 and stuff, and I have been doing a recording of the gameplay, and I'm not sure yet if I was wanting to do commentary or not. And I have done it, but I still don't know if I want to add it or just do the gameplay with no commentary. But just letting you guys know that I will be downloading it here real soon in the future. But until then, guys, I'm gonna leave everything all at that, and let me know what you thought of the chapter. Me, I give it like a 4 out of 5, basically because of what I said about Jinbei. Wanted that to be a bit better, but either case, it was still a good chapter nevertheless. And hey, if you're enjoying my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos, and until then, Mega Geek Mixer signing out. Bye!